going on, everybody? This is GWReborn today for a unique video on AFK faction farming. So the Aurios mines, if that's how you pronounce it, it's what I'm going to be doing here. This is around a 12 to 15 minute AFK farm for Luxon faction. So keep in mind that this is not a more optimal way to farm, as well as not most optimal way to AFK farm. They also have the other area that I have a video you can look at as the GWReborn channel. AFK farm. I'll put that in the description video link if you haven't seen that one yet. And just if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So the hero setup that I have here is also on my channel. I'll be able to put a link in the description of this hero setup as well. So that way you have those two things to reference from. The Luxon AFK farm plus the hero setup team video links in the description. So this AFK farm, like I mentioned, is about 13 to 15 minutes. This is a very unique thing that normally people wouldn't want to AFK because it's going to be minuscule as far as potential. Like, there's no drops, and it's really not going to be a lot of faction, but it's better than nothing. So let's say if you were to go grab a bite to eat or whatever, and you want to AFK for 15 minutes, instead of just sitting there if you're logged in, you could easily just flag your heroes to where I'm about to show you and just go away. I use some bonds just because I'm a monk, but it's not required. That's just something I always do whenever I do any form of AFK farm. So what I do is go ahead and kill this first Canoxe, so that way I can trigger the first shrine, so the shrines that you own. So if anybody doesn't understand Aurios mines, the more of these shrines you own, the more points build up, and whenever the Nightmare Horde team that you see on the right gets to 500 is when the match ends. So that's pretty much the AFK limit of this farm, is to whenever they get to 500 is when it ends. So you can strategically look into investing in some time to maybe improve this AFK farm. This is just general concept. I did a couple runs just for fun to make a video on this for you guys to see the concept. So I went ahead and flagged my heroes. There's a couple of different strategic ways to do it. That's something you can as well as try on as you go with this, but that's all I got. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this speed a little bit quicker so you guys can enjoy this AFK farm, get some Luxon faction. You get to see the end result at the end, as well as the kind of score I got. Don't forget you can get over 100 faction cap with this, so that increases your Luxon faction cap as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Really appreciate it. And let's see how this AFK farm goes. Later, guys.